Hi, I'm Bill Shutt, author of Dark Banquet, and this is what a bedbug infestation looks like when you're not in the bedroom. Now I'm going to ask bedbug expert Lou Sorkin to activate his bedbug colony. And he's going to do this by merely holding onto it and breathing, which is what bedbugs are attracted to. This shouldn't take long.
And right now I'm warming up the jar the bedbug population is in, and I'll remove my hand, and you can see that the bedbugs are attracted to heat, mostly heat at this close range, and that there are different sizes of bedbugs, beginning with a 1 millimeter long first instar nymph that goes through 5 stages of development until it hits the adult stage, which is the reddish brown largest insect you see in the jar. All bedbugs require blood for their nutrition.
And this is what your bed looks like after you get in it. And if you keep bedbugs for a living, well, you've got to feed them. And here's how Lou feeds his kids.
We just invert the jar on the skin, and they feed through the fine screen mesh at the top of the jar. As you see, many of them don't go right down to the bottom to start feeding. They seem to crawl around haphazardly throughout the whole jar.
How long do you leave it on there, Lou?
Oh, probably about 10 minutes, and that way many bedbugs get to feed. Sometimes to help them along, I keep the jar horizontally so they don't feel they have to crawl up, because much of their natural behavior, I think, is to crawl upward. And my arm's at the bottom of the jar, so it's probably easier this way to get more of them to feed at one time.
Well, that's really nice of you, too.
Ah, yes. Well, without me, what are they going to do? So even for the short period of time the jar was inverted on my arm, some bedbugs got to feed, and you can see that there's a slight raised area on the arm surface and a different coloration to the skin. And you can see here the raised skin surface due to the bedbug feeding for no more than a minute, but many bedbugs were feeding at one time at this point, and this is how I react.
How long ago was this then?
This was only a few minutes ago, and if I let them go for probably 10 minutes of time, this would have been raised up much higher into a high platform, and then within half an hour that platform would have flattened out and rounded out, and it would have been a larger mound, and then that would finally dissipate within 12 to 24 hours. It would then be down to a sort of skin level, and the area would probably be very, very bright red due to the hemorrhaging that occurs under the skin. On a very heavy infestation in the bed, it could very much look like this.
So these could be your sheets.
They could be mattress, sheets, pillows, blankets, quilts.